Guts, No Glory here. How's everyone doing? Welcome to our channel. We're glad to have you back and glad to have you here. We're on our way to the hospital and thought we'd take you along for the ride and just chit-chat and just vlog for a little bit. I don't know what you guys are seeing really, but hey, it's a little bit of traffic, huh?
They're seeing a little blue car in front of them. Thought we'd show you in front of us instead of our gorgeous, beautiful faces.
So, how's your day going? Is everyone having a good week so far? It is Friday, so I hope everyone has a great weekend.
It's kind of blah and chilly here today. It's been in the 80s. It's been really sunny and toasty, but a bad thunderstorm came through last night.
Oh my gosh, that thunderstorm! It lightning right outside our house. It was wow. It was something else.
Yeah, if you've never been close to one, I tell you, it'll wake you up.
But let us know how it is where you guys are at. It's just like we said, not very nice day today, but hopefully it'll be better tomorrow on Saturday. We look forward to the weekends. That's when we get to spend it with family and friends. I've got a holler haul coming up for you guys. You'll see that soon. I got a couple of them. I've got quite a few videos to show you guys, and I have a few more reviews to release as well from some companies that reach out to me and want me to review their products, which is really nice.
Oh, everything's turning green now. I love it. Summertime, spring and summer. All the fields are getting planted. Crops are coming up.
But me and the hubster were talking the other day, and we were talking about just walking down memory lane and things like that. Just, I don't know how the conversation came up, but I had told him, and let us know down below in the comments.
And then we thought maybe we could just, next time we video in the car, we'll do a vlog on it.
So down in the comments, let us know who you would like to speak to. If you could have, this is the topic, if you could have 5 minutes to speak to somebody, a celebrity of some, it has to be a celebrity.
It could be, well, not so much, anybody, really.
I'm sure, but if it was family, a lot of us would choose, we'd like to see, you know, if it was family, a lot of you would choose to say, I would love to spend 5 more minutes with my mother or my father or significant other or something. But I was talking to him mainly about 5 minutes to spend with a celebrity that is no longer alive, that's deceased, and I would love to just sit across from them, have a cup of coffee, and just chit-chat, and I would love to pick their brain. I would like to know what led up to the point.
Well, some of them, their demise, or some of them, you know.
Yeah, what?
How did they get to where they're at?
What was in their life? Because some of the ones that I mentioned died because they either committed suicide, they either died from drugs, so I wanted to, I would want to know. Or
assassinated. I mean, it could be a president, it could be a singer, it could be a movie star.
But I would want to know what, I would say to them, what was so horrible that in your life that led you down the wrong path, down the path to where you had to either take your life or, put yourself in a situation that
your destruction,
So, a few that I mentioned, and you'll be surprised at some of mine, because you'll be like, wow, really? She's boring. Why would you want to spend 5 minutes with that person? Well, that's just me, and everyone's entitled to their opinion on who you'd want to spend it with.
Yep.
So I chose some like, excuse me, Elvis Presley.
That's one of mine.
I'd like to know what happened to him. I know a lot of it was drugs, but what transpired that it had to go spiraling down for him? Another for me was Marilyn Monroe. Did you have some, honey?
Well, of course, I've got some. John Wayne, I'd love to speak to him. He was an awesome man. Ronald Reagan, he was fantastic. To me, it's endless. I'd have a hard time picking one particular one, because there's so many that have made such a...
Another one for me is not just one, it's the whole group of them in the Rat Pack. The whole Rat Pack. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Jerry Lewis,
Frank
Sinatra, that whole Rat Pack. I would love to pick their brains.
What about Al Capone?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine talking to him? There's just so many. But President Lincoln, Lincoln to me would be just phenomenal.
Here's one that the conversation, OMG, it would be... This would be a conversation of all conversations, and it probably would last more than 5 minutes, because I probably couldn't get his attention to hold for more than, it would be Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson. I would love to pick his brain and know what the heck he was thinking.
You want to get me Robin Williams?
Yeah.
He was such a,
one. That man
who
was
had
so
any
funny.
idea that he was so depressed to do that, But he was just so funny, so awesome.
That goes to show you sometimes people mask things really well when you're have mental illness, or you're so depressed that they put... I would have never guessed that for him, because he put on a fantastic facade, and it's sad to think that deep down he was so sad. And if any of us could have, anybody close to him could have known that.
Yeah, what spurred it? What caused him to be so depressed?
Still be here today. I don't know.
Just like children that hang themselves, commit suicide. They're so, they're picked on in school. You don't know it. It's just like, it's just haters that, they just...
Bullying.
It's just bullying.
Bullying is a terrible thing, and it shouldn't be done on anyone. It really shouldn't. But anyway, those are some of the people that I've chose. He's chose. Who would you choose to spend some time with again, if you could, if you had the chance?
I know we're missing a whole lot of,
Oh, yes.
You guys will give us all kind of, I'd like to speak to, I'd like, Andy Griffith, just so many. There's so many. Just awesome people.
Don Knotts. Oh, yeah. Don Rickles.
Yeah, Don Rickles.
Don Rickles would be hilarious, I think, to sit across from. Oh.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, that's what we thought we'd just chit-chat about. Not a whole lot more to discuss, You could see now it's raining. I'm sorry if you're seeing a lot of rain.
Yep, drizzle.
And I know that in the camera you can see in the corner a little brown thing that keeps shaking. That's just my little totem man statue that I have on my dashboard. So, yeah, every now and then you see him jiggle a little bit in the corner.
He's our guide. Yep. It's not, it's...
And this weekend also, we're going on Saturday. My oldest grandson, we're going to go see him in a recital. So that's going to be nice.
In his competitions again.
Yeah. It's my oldest grandson. No, not my oldest. Well, it's from my other daughter, so it's her youngest, because she has two. But we're going to see her youngest in a recital. So that'll be tomorrow. That'll be nice.
He's going places. I guarantee you that, boy. He's won competitions.
Yeah. So it'll be nice to go to that and see him again. So.
Yep.
Other than that, not much going on.
I'm just happy summer's here. Can't stand the winter.
This has been crazy weather though. One day it's 90 something and then right back down into the right now
our high today is 49 outside and the high is only going to be 60. When yesterday it was like 85.
Yeah.
So,
weird.
But you're in that transition between summer and spring.
And just when you think you can get your yard started and you know, you get your flowers done, which we did. We got our whole front yard done, got all the plants done, we got all the vegetable plants planted, and then, you know, on really beautiful days, and then now it's 49 degrees and it's cold.
When they get grown up a little bit more, we'll show you, you know. But
yeah, right now all my plants are small, so yeah, we'll show you after they're grown in and all the vegetables are grown up. So
had a good night the other night, Saturday night. The friends came over. We sat out back, had a fire out back.
Yeah, that was nice.
Solved all the world's problems.
It's always nice to get together with friends. And this time his friends, a couple of them brought their wives, so that was nice.
Good to socialize. What a nasty day.
Yeah, I know that. If you could put your windshield wipers on, maybe they'll see a little bit better other than just all that rain. The windshield wipers, because I can see them in the... Oh, it's horrible.
How much is your gas? Ours is, well, certain places like
$2.12 here.
at one of the gas stations we go to, it's $2.03, and then you get 3 cents off using your card. So $2 a gallon. That's pretty darn good. Mm-hmm. I just don't understand how they can have a 25-30 cent spread, you know, a difference from one town to the other. The taxes can't be that much different. So that's price gouging to me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, there's actually traffic.
Uh-huh. Yep. We got out of the big town. Now we're in the bigger town. Getting a little bit of traffic.
Alright guys, we're going to get off here. There's not much more to see. We're going to be...
So think about who you might want to talk to, or if you had the opportunity. To me it'd be interesting to see all your different comments, because then I'd think, oh man, why didn't I think of him, or why didn't I think of her, or because there's just, my God, there's so many. Who was Elizabeth Taylor you had mentioned?
Yeah, I had mentioned Elizabeth Taylor.
There's just so many that would just be fantastic. Just amazing. So.
A lot of people, a lot of great people have passed away.
Just recently, too. I mean, some of them. Yep.
We'll be getting to our destination soon.
See a ball, wouldn't that be? Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Lucy.
Phyllis Diller.
Yeah. Yep.
Phyllis Diller.
Pretty bizarre. My gosh, they're just, wow. Endless. They made such marks in our life.
Gosh, I miss the good old days.
Yeah.
When you were a kid and you didn't have a worry in the world, you know, a care in the world. We were in by the time the street lights came on, and
you could run around, you know, outside. Your parents didn't have to worry about you getting molested or taken, or, you know, anything, all the weird things that go on anymore. Just out riding your bikes, playing, having a good time. It's awesome. So I can understand when your parents said the good old days. Now I say it, the good old days. Penny candies. Wow.
When kids actually went out to play, now they are on the laptop, their phone, their tablet.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to go outside. You know, they just electronics.
They're just missing so much life. Just playing and climbing and oh my gosh. Kickball and tag, just all the different things you can do outside. And it was a good life, even if you weren't raised with money, it was still a good life.
Lord knows I was not raised with money.
Most of us weren't.
But it was still good.
But you didn't know the difference, really. I mean, that was life.
And that's why a lot, when you're not brought up with a lot of money, you learn to save, you learn to coupon, you learn to
share,
to give to others, because when you don't have, and then when you do have, or someone's giving you something, you're like, wow, that's great, and then you grow up.
It feels good to give.
Mm-hmm. It does.
To share and to give for those who don't have.
All right, guys, one of the other things we need to do is we've got to go to the food pantry and pick up and deliver it to, no, not to the food pantry, take that back. That's where we got to take it to. We have to go pick up the food and then take it to the food pantry. Now, the way that works for us, I don't know other people who pick up food, because I'm sure there's others that pick it up and then take it to their destination. We are just one of the many that pick up at this grocery store, and there are several of us, and the grocery store designates the food out to who gets what. Like, there is one person who picks up, and they are only allowed to get only canned food stuff, and they have to take it to their food pantry. And then there's another one that comes to pick up only frozen stuff that hasn't quite expired yet, and they take it to another food pantry. We are designated to pick up only bread items and bakery goods. That's it. And we have to take ours right away to the food pantry, because if you don't, it'll start to mold and stuff if you hold on to it so long. So it all has to go over there right away. So we pick up the bakery goods and the bread, and we immediately take it over to the food pantry. Can't keep any of that, so gotta do that. And I will insert at the end of the video a couple of pictures that you can see of some of the stuff that we pick up for them. All right, guys, we're gonna get off here. We will see you in the next video. Remember to always let go, let God. No guts, no glory. We love you guys so very much. God bless each and every one of you.
Mr. That is.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
And the button down at the bottom.
What's this? I just hit it. That record.
No. Yeah.